You never know. Alright. Guess we can use Sakuya. Not a very good character, really. But Focus also stales your fairies. Are you sure about that? They don't seem to stale too much. I'm not seeing them being slower. Unless you mean on the opponent's side. Madman using Sakuya, well, I mean, not like it makes that much of a difference anyways. Oh, they spawn less on your side, really? Well, that's a good thing. Especially since there are a lot of times where they can just murder you right away. From below especially, that's the main issue. But yeah. I feel like a lot of those things, if they are not in the new Touhou, that will be great. But yeah, I don't know how much that Touhou game is gonna recycle from this one. Hopefully at least it doesn't import the bugs. That will be cool. You never know. I won't miss as fairies. Yeah. But yeah, you never know. Like, you might be glad about a lot of things from this game not being there. But what about the things that that game is gonna introduce, right? I hope it imports all the bugs. Why will you hope that? Why will you even want that? Also, there is a positive thing about Sakuya in this game. When you use a level 2 or a level 3, as you can see, she stops time to place the knives on your opponent. So on that time stop, you can actually defend yourself a lot. Also, thanks for the raid, Showy Baby. Really appreciate it. Good luck, thanks. I definitely will need the luck. Hey, I'm here testing the... how do you call it? The efficiency of gamepad. Because I'm normally a keyboard user, but you know, I just wanted to try gamepad because it wouldn't be the first game that I used to play in keyboard and I switched to gamepad. And I gotta say that so far, it's exactly the same. I am just as good / bad as I was before with keyboard. But yeah, gamepad doesn't seem like it gives you any advantage / disadvantage. It's the exact same stuff. What's more important than the peripherals is your hand-eye coordination. Your ability to read the patterns. That's what's truly important. Whatever you use to do that, to execute that, is not as important. Or at least that's my experience. Maybe for like the top Touhou players, it will make a difference, but for me it doesn't. You won't notice them now, no, only when you are 80 years old. Would be nice if I could still play Touhou at 80 years old, but I probably will have to play normal difficulty. I don't think I could play Lunatic. Doesn't seem like the smartest idea, really. At all. And normal, well, yeah, I mean, dude. At 80 years old, I will be surprised if I can even play a game, you know? Because I think that, you know, a lot of you might be thinking that the issue is that I'm gonna become slower, that my reactions are not gonna be good enough. But I think it's more about the risk of heart attack, you know? You know that I can get pretty salty when playing games. And you know that when you get older, you also lose a lot of patience. And you get more cranky, right? So I think that's the main problem. Like, imagine the risk of heart attack, and it's just too much to handle. You know? Can't wait to play Touhou 21 when I'm 80? I don't know. Will you still be as salty as an old man? I mean, in my experience, when people get older, they lose patience. So if I try to play something like the I Wanna Be the Guy fan games or Touhou, my salt levels will be pretty high. Yes. Ogasa says boo. Yeah, well, that's also the other thing. I mean, I already don't play horror games, but yeah. Playing horror games as an old man seems like a very bad idea. A recipe for disaster, essentially. But yeah, you wouldn't want that. Ooh, that was close. Wait a second. Oh, you can move on stop time? I didn't know that. I mean, yeah, I know that that's the whole point of Sakuya's power, but I didn't know you could do that in this game. That's actually a very big advantage that Sakuya has. Because you can basically just fuck off. So at the same time, considering that you mostly use that power when you are surrounded by bullets, it might not be the smartest idea to get away from the explosion, you know? Rin appears on screen. Why Rin in particular? What about Rin? Well, Rin is a boss that makes me very salty, so yeah. I guess it will be a good suggestion. It's been a while since I played Subterranean Animism. But yeah, that character increases my blood pressure. That's for sure. And not in a good way, particularly. Oh, you mean Vocaloid Rin? Well, that character increases my blood pressure as well, but in a different way. That is true. That will be correct. And you know, it's so... Blue is so predictable. It was so predictable he was gonna post the school. It was... you know, I feel like an old man already, because I'm basically predicting the future. I feel like an old man with a crystal ball. Unbelievable. It was so obvious. It was gonna post that school. So predictable. You know, we were earlier talking about Geese Howard, the guy from Fatal Fury. I should play him, considering that he's the predictable guy. He has a counter. Just like any counter in any fighting game, you're supposed to predict that your opponent is gonna do something, so they eat the counter. You're reading the super. Reading that wake up super. And I'm just blocking. Wow, that's a lot of poison. Wait a second, what the hell? Oh, okay, never mind. It's just that there is so much poison that it looked like I teleported. Let me look up a video. I mean, it's basically just him raising his hands, and if you hit him during that, you toss him to the other side. But look up the one in Tekken 7. The one in Tekken 7 is the one where he says predictable. I don't think that in any of the Fatal Fury or King of Fighter games he ever said predictable. I think that's a thing that they added to Tekken 7. Obviously in Tekken 7 he's a guest character. It's not supposed to be in Tekken. But yeah, he's a guest character because reasons. Though at least he's a more fitting character than fucking Noctis. I don't know why the Tekken guys decided to put a character like Noctis as a guest character. But I guess it's all about marketing and shit. It was around the time where Final Fantasy 15 was being promoted. So I guess it makes sense. It's probably one of the shittiest guest characters that I ever seen in a fighting game. Like, there is even guest characters that are kinda like jokes, that are better than that fucking moron. You know? Like, even Darth Vader in Soul Calibur is a better addition than fucking Noctis in Tekken. Got him. Does he suck? I mean, it's not like he's a bad character. It's just that why would you put a character like Noctis in a game like Tekken? That's like Touhou making a collab and one of the bosses that appears is Iron Man. Why would you put Iron Man in a Touhou game? What kind of collab is that? And hey, it's not like there's anything wrong with Iron Man, but why the fuck will you put Iron Man in Touhou? Well, the same applies to Noctis. Like, I don't really care about Noctis. I don't know how he is as a character. But why will you put that in Tekken? That's the problem. Geese in Tekken is like what? Wait, what do you mean? No, I say that Geese in Tekken is a guest character. He's a good decision, I feel. Obviously, it's a weird thing that you have Geese Howard in Tekken, but it's not a bad decision. Like, he fits in the game. He's a martial artist. Well, a martial artist that also looks like a bodybuilder, like, you know, half of the Tekken characters, you know. So yeah, that's the part that fits. Yeah, Darth Vader was a guest character in some of the Soul Calibur games, and I'm pretty sure so was Yoda and Link from Zelda. Very weird choices, but then again, Soul Calibur is a game about sword fighting, so they fit in there. Well, it's a little bit of a stretch to say that Darth Vader and Yoda fit in Soul Calibur, because we're talking about futuristic characters in a game that is about medieval fighting. But hey, it's okay. Could be worse. Do a pretzel on gamepad? I could try. Yeah, the counter looks pretty cool. Iron Man in the Touhou 19 roster. Yeah, that will be cool. Sure, Star Wars, some of the planets they visit aren't futuristic. Yeah, that's a good point, but it's less about that and more that they are fighting head to head against people that are using medieval weapons. I think that's the problem more than anything. It's kinda like putting Goku in Tekken. Yes, he's a martial artist, he's built as a bodybuilder, but Goku has the power to obliterate universes, you know? So being in the same fight as people that can at most break bricks, it's kind of like unfitting, you know? That's the issue. It's less about the thematic and more about the power level. Of course, in a fighting game, that's not a problem. You can make everyone as OP or as weak as you want as a developer, but it looks dumb to, you know, to see Goku struggle against someone like Heihachi, you know, like it's, yeah, a little bit dumb. I guess the same will apply to Darth Vader and Yoda struggling against, you know, people like Mitsurugi or Sophia, right? Like, what are you talking about, right? Nice. Early Goku in Street Fighter. Yeah, but even early Goku is super broken, you know? Ki Blast only. Even if you remove Ki Blast, Goku can tank bullets. You know? Even as a kid. I think Goku lose to Karate Man in Mugen. Him. How cool him. Yeah. That's the reason why Ryu can't tank bullets. I don't remember seeing him try, but I will say no. There are some characters in Street Fighter that can probably tank bullets, but I think most of them don't do that. Then again, they can tank energy waves and balls, and they can also, you know, resist being set on fire, so taking that into account, they probably could tank bullets. Probably. It's definitely a possibility. The interesting thing about Sakuya here is that you can charge even when the level 2 is on the way. So you can charge another level 2. So by doing that, obviously you're sealing your gravestone faster. But I guess it depends on the situation. Hope I get to 50 million to get the extend. I should be able to, but if I die too fast, obviously it won't happen. Just parry the bullet brew? Yeah, I know. How many SpongeBobs does it take to kill Goku? Good question. But see, the problem is that it depends on what canon of Goku we are talking about, right? Because in Dragon Ball Super, Goku dies to a laser, well, doesn't die, but he gets knocked out by a laser gun just because he wasn't looking at it. Which is something that shouldn't happen in the Dragon Ball Z canon, but you know. I guess in Super he can get fucked by that. But yeah, it depends which Goku we're talking about. At least I got the extra life here. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to survive much more in here. Seems highly unlikely. Yeah, watching the CPU cheat is very funny indeed. It's probably, as an spectator, one of the funniest things about this game. Obviously, I cannot watch I can watch it for like 2 seconds before I need to start focusing on my screen, but yeah. I should pay attention to my screen. I cannot pay attention to what my opponent is doing, because that will be a little bit hard. Oh, nice. That's a good gauge item. That's not a gauge item, unfortunately. I guess I shouldn't complain, since I got one before. And I miss out on the EX attack. Well, not like it really matters too much. The CPU definitely doesn't care about it. I did it! Holy shit, I actually did it! With gamepad! A Lunatic 1 coin clear, the first one, and it's Touhou 9. The first 1 coin clear with a gamepad on Lunatic, and it's none other than Touhou 9 using Sakuya. I survived 2 minutes and 46 seconds. That's mostly because there weren't too many bullets, really. Let me take away the ending, because you know that Soon doesn't like that. But yeah, let's choose. I don't even remember Sakuya's ending. But yeah, let me take it away, because I don't want Soon to censor such a magic 1 coin clear, you know. Will be sad. Oh, there is a character that appears that is pretty cool. The fact that she appears. Alright. We got it. Oof. That was something. Alright. Well, I guess this serves as proof. If you're thinking you're a keyboard player and you're thinking of switching to gamepad, you can do it very easily. This is what I'm using. This DualSense that you see here, this is what I'm using. And I'm a keyboard player. And yesterday I started using this only for like a couple minutes, and now today I can get this. Obviously, it is true that a game like this one is very reliant on luck, and in fact, on that winning attempt, there wasn't a lot of bullet density on the screen almost at all, so that's the reason why I was able to survive that long. But yeah, regardless of that, the switch from keyboard to gamepad, you can see that it was very smooth, very smooth switch. So I'm glad about that, because it means that like I can play whichever device I want to play. Like if I want to play keyboard, I play keyboard, and if I want to play gamepad, I play gamepad, and that's the end of that, you know. But yeah, we got it, and obviously let's save the replay. Yes, of course. I'm almost running out of replays here, but yeah. There you have it.